Welcome back to our video on the exploring the 88 constellations in an alphabetical order part 3. So let's get started. Number 23, Circinus. Circinus is a small, faint constellation in the southern sky. 493 variable stars have been recorded in the Circinus constellation, but most are either dim or have a very small range. The constellation has 3 main stars and 9 Bayer, Flamsteed designated stars. The brightest star is Alpha Circini, with a magnitude of 3.2. The 3 brightest stars form a narrow triangle that resembles a drafting compass. The Circinus constellation is about 800 million years old. It is located about 3,500 light-years away and spans about 12 light-years. The constellation Circinus, also known as the drawing compass, covers 93 square degrees, making it the 4th smallest constellation in the night sky. Circinus is a dim constellation with only 1 star brighter than magnitude 4. Alpha Circini is the brightest star in the constellation with a visual magnitude of 3.18. Now let's see one interesting facts on Circinus. It represents the compass in the southern sky, and Alpha Circini is a triple star system. Number 24, Columba. The Columba constellation, also known as the Dove, is located in the southern sky, which has 55 stars. The brightest star in the constellation is Alpha Columbae, which is a blue-white star with a magnitude of 2.7. Fact: Alpha Columbae, a fast-spinning star from the Columba constellation with an estimated age of 93 million years and varies for different stars within the constellation. Columba is the 54th constellation in size, occupying an area of 270 square degrees. The constellation Columba is not very bright, with its brightest star, Alpha Columbae, being only of magnitude 2.7. Alpha Columbae is a blue-white star that is 268 light-years from Earth. The other named star in Columba is Beta Columbae, which is an orange-hued giant star of magnitude 3.1, 87 light-years away. Number 25, Coma Berenices. Coma Berenices, also known as Berenice's Hair, is a constellation in the northern sky that contains over 60 stars. It's visible in both hemispheres, between Leo and Bootes in the 4th galactic quadrant. Coma Berenices is about 500 million years old. The star in the constellation has a mass 2.4 times that of the Sun and is 76.01 times more luminous than our star. The cluster is approximately 450 million years old. The Coma Berenices constellation, also known as Berenice's Hair, is 386.5 square degrees in size, making it the 42nd largest constellation in the night sky. The brightest star in the Coma Berenices constellation is Beta Comae Berenices, which has an apparent magnitude of 4.26. Now let's see one interesting fact about Coma Berenices. It represents the hair of Queen Berenice II of Egypt. Number 26, Corona Australis. Corona Australis, or the Southern Crown, is a constellation in the southern celestial hemisphere that contains 48 stars that are visible to the naked eye. The constellation is very dim, with no stars brighter than 4th magnitude. The brightest star is Alpheca Meridiana, a blue subgiant star with a visual magnitude of 4.11. And the second brightest is Beta Coronae Australis with a magnitude of 4.12. The Corona Australis constellation contains several objects that are estimated to be between 12.9 billion and 13 billion years old. Corona Australis is the 80th largest constellation in the sky, covering 128 square degrees. It's the 9th smallest constellation in modern times, covering 0.3% of the sky. The 2 brightest stars in the Corona Australis constellation are Alpha and Beta Coronae Australis, with an apparent magnitude of around 4.1. Now let's see one interesting fact on Corona Australis. It represents the Southern Crown, contains the Corona Australis molecular cloud, a star-forming region. Number 27, Corona Borealis. Corona Borealis, also known as the Northern Crown, is a small constellation in the northern hemisphere that has 38 stars that are brighter than magnitude 6.5. The star Rho Coronae Borealis is estimated to be around 10 billion years old. Corona Borealis is the 73rd largest constellation in the night sky, covering 179 square degrees. The constellation Corona Borealis, also known as the Northern Crown, is normally magnitude 6, but its brightness can drop to magnitude 15 and then increase over the next several months. Now let's see one interesting fact on Corona Borealis. It represents the Northern Crown, contains the famous Corona Borealis star cluster. Number 28, Corvus. Corvus is a small constellation in the southern sky that's known as the Crow, or the Raven, in Latin. The Corvus constellation has 11 stars that are visible to the naked eye. The constellation is small and box-like, and has no bright stars. The brightest star in Corvus is Jenna, which has a magnitude of 2.59. The stars Beta Corvi and Gamma Corvi are estimated to be 260 million years and 160 million years old, respectively. The constellation Corvus covers 184 square degrees, which is 0.446% of the sky. It's the 70th largest constellation in the 88 that are recognized. Jenna is the brightest star in the constellation. Now let's see one interesting fact about Corvus. It represents the crow in Greek mythology, contains the bright double star system, Algorab. Number 29, Crater. The Crater constellation, also known as the Cup, is a small constellation in the southern celestial hemisphere with 34 stars. It's made up of about 8 medium bright stars arranged in a horseshoe shape. The Crater constellation is believed to be less than 200 million years old. Crater is the 53rd largest constellation in the night sky, covering 282 square degrees. Crater is a dim constellation with no star brighter than 3rd magnitude. The brightest star in the constellation is Delta Craterus, with a visual magnitude of 3.56. Now let's see one interesting fact on Crater. It represents the cup or goblet, contains the galaxy NGC 3981, which can be seen with small telescopes. Number 30, Crux. The Crux constellation, also known as the Southern Cross, is made up of 4 or 5 stars that form a Latin cross in the southern sky. The 4 main stars are a Crux, also known as Alpha Crucis, Mimosa, Beta Crucis, Gacrux, Gamma Crucis, and Amai, Delta Crucis. The Crux constellation is estimated to be 14 million years old. The Southern Cross is the smallest of the 88 constellations, covering 68.45 square degrees, or 0.166% of the sky. A Crux, also called Alpha Crucis, is the brightest star in the Crux constellation, with a visual magnitude of 0.77 and an apparent magnitude of 0.77. It is the 12th brightest star in the night sky. Number 31, Cygnus. Cygnus, also known as the Swan, is a constellation in the northern hemisphere that's most visible in the evening from early summer to mid-autumn. The Cygnus constellation has about 100 stars, including 10 stars with known planets. The constellation also contains 6 named stars: Alboreo, Aljana, Azelphafage, Deneb, Phawaris, and Sada. The Swan is estimated to be 10 to 12 million years old. The constellation is made up of 20 stars that are 10 to 12 magnitudes. The Swan constellation is the 16th largest constellation in the night sky, covering 804 square degrees. Now let's see one interesting fact on Cygnus. It represents the swan in Greek mythology, part of the summer triangle asterism. Number 32, Delphinus. Delphinus, or the Dolphin, is a small constellation in the northern celestial hemisphere that is visible between latitudes plus 90 degrees and minus 69 degrees. Delphinus, the Dolphin constellation, has 5 stars with known planets. The brightest star in the constellation is Beta Delphini, with an apparent magnitude of 3.617. The other 4 stars are all Dolphin, Musica, Shama, and Suolossen. The Delphinus constellation, also known as Del, is 12.2 billion years old. Delphinus is a small constellation that covers 189 square degrees, or 0.457% of the sky. It's the 69th largest constellation in the night sky. Now let's see one interesting fact on Delphinus. It represents the dolphin in Greek mythology, contains a double star system with unusual names derived from the Latinized names of the discoverer's family members. Number 33, Dorado. Dorado is a constellation in the southern sky that contains more than 60 stars, including Alpha Doradus, S Doradus, and R136A1. It is also known as the swordfish or the dolphinfish, and is named after the mahi-mahi, which is known as Dorado in Spanish. The Dorado constellation is believed to be about 30 million years old. The Dorado constellation, also known as the dolphinfish, is 179 square degrees in size. It's the 72nd largest constellation in the night sky. The Dorado constellation's brightest star is Alpha Doradus, which has a magnitude of 3.27. The constellation's brightness varies between 4.8 and 6.6 magnitudes. So, that's all on this video. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and comment, subscribe for part 4. Thank you.